Surprised you didn't say the running back room. What are your thoughts on the current running back room with Swift and Roshan always having concussions and us a lot of talk going around the Bears maybe trying to go after Genty, and I didn't know if you saw any of the clips or stuff like that earlier from today and yesterday with the owners meeting and Ben Johnson and Poles talking, but Ben Johnson's been very transparent. I love how he interacts with the media since the day he's gotten signed. A little bit different personality, someone that can actually talk to the media and doesn't get stage fright, and he's like a Toastmasters class, unlike Eberflus, where he wouldn't answer anything for us. But Ben Johnson's been very transparent, and he talked about running backs and how this draft class has a depth there and all the unique types of players there. What are your thoughts on the Bears' current running back room, and do you think they need to upgrade there? And not to say should they pick Genty with a 10th pick because we'll get there, but what are your current thoughts on the Bears running back room right now with Swift and Roshan?
I mean, we brought back Travis Homer. He's more of a special teams guy, though, so he can be athletic out of the backfield. But a lot of people and just Bears fans definitely don't like when I talk about this, especially some of my followers. But I feel like I'm starting to sell some people on the thought DeAndre Swift's not a bad running back. A lot of people are like, "Oh, we overpaid this guy. Like, we could have got Saquon Barkley." Like, no, we couldn't. He made way more money, and like DeAndre Swift still had over 1,300 yards of total offense this past year while playing injured. He had almost 1,000 rushing yards with that offensive line, 3 different offensive play callers during the season. He still did a great job. I think DeAndre Swift is very slept on as a running back. That's why, like, when I look at our room, I'm like, okay, we got a bruiser and Rashawn Johnson, which again, he wasn't even used, right? We just used him in goal line situations. Like, Rashawn's got moves. If you look at his tape from Texas, guy can move. I mean, he's a big dude, runs a little bit slower of a 40 time, but at the end of the day, like, very solid runner as well. I also know we are going to take a running back in this upcut. We didn't take one in free agency. We are 100% taking one in the draft. I'm not saying it's going to be Genty. I'm just thinking that it's a Caleb Johnson from Iowa kind of guy. It's a, Cam from Arizona State. There's so many running backs in this draft that the Bears can get with one of those later picks that isn't 10 that can do the exact same thing as Ashton, like, or close to it. Ben said it himself today and yesterday was that, hey, like, we're looking for a guy that can do it all, be dynamic out of the backfield, that can protect Caleb from a blocking perspective, that can receive as an emergency outlet, and also tear it upfield. And honestly, like, when he said that, I'm like, there's like 5 guys you can name in the draft that are going to go in the top 75 for sure, but one of them is going to land with the Bears. So I'm not worried about the room. I know that the Bears are going to take one, and I'm very confident in it. But, there's still some sleeper running backs in free agency. You got, what is it, J.K. Dobbins or whoever from L.A. He's still in free agency. Like, Bears don't get their guy there. He's still on the market. Sign him to a 1 year, a couple $1 million contract. Nick Chubb was linked to the Bears a few times this offseason. And I was like, yeah, like, all right. I mean, I'll take the low risk, high reward on a guy that's a 4-time Pro Bowler. And him and DeAndre Swift at Georgia were dogs, no pun intended. But, like, there's options out there for the Bears. So I'm not worried about the room too much. That's why I didn't say that. But I know that we're going to get into running back talk in a minute. But that's my reason why, like, when you said, where's the weakness? I'm like, running back room's going to be just fine.